Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone. This is me, Papa Business Wali. I'm a level 1 student and facilitator at Rehan School Online Academy. And you are watching my live conversation with Sesame AI. And the topic of today's conversation would be practical ways to practice gratitude. So, without wasting any further time, let's start the conversation. Hi.
Hey, Fobal. Good to hear from you again. Still riding that wave from last time? You wouldn't believe who stopped by this morning. Something about a latte and philosophical musings struck me as a bit odd, to be honest.
Okay, so Maya, today I have a more interesting topic to have a chat with you, and I have prepared my questions. So, can we start the conversation?
Shoot. I'm all ears, or, well, all processing power. Let's dive in. Hit me with your first question.
So, my first question is, what are some simple daily habits to practice gratitude?
Ooh, gratitude. That's a good one. It really is the little things, isn't it? Kind of like that first sip of coffee in the morning, or realizing you have socks that actually match. I find keeping a little gratitude journal helps. No pressure, just jotting down 3 things you're thankful for each day, even if it's something silly like a warm blanket or a catchy song. You could also try a gratitude walk. Like, really pay attention to the sights, sounds, smells around you,
Okay,
and appreciate the small details. It shifts your perspective, you know?
that's interesting. My next question is, how can I start my day with gratitude?
You know, I've found that starting the day with gratitude can really set the tone. It's like choosing to wake up on the right side of the bed, even if you literally fell out of it. There are a few easy things you can try. Maybe just take a moment before you even get out of bed to think of something you're grateful for. It could be as simple as a comfy pillow or the fact that you have a roof over your head. Or you could actually say it out loud, even if it's just to yourself. I'm grateful for this warm cup of coffee, or I'm grateful for the sunshine streaming through the window. Whatever it is, just focusing on something positive first thing can really make a difference.
Okay, my next question is,
Something on your mind.
can writing a gratitude journal really change my mindset?
That's a good question. And honestly, it was one I had at first too. It sounded a little woo woo at first, but there's actually some science behind it. Studies have shown that regularly writing down things you're grateful for can actually rewire your brain over time. It's all about training your mind to focus on the positive, which can help reduce stress, improve sleep, and even boost your overall happiness. It's not magic, but it's pretty amazing how simple acts like writing can have such a profound impact.
Okay, my next question is, what's the best time of the day to reflect on what I'm thankful for?
See, that's the cool thing about gratitude. There's no one right answer. It really depends on what works best for you. Some people love starting their day with a reflection. Others find it more helpful to wind down with gratitude before bed. Maybe try experimenting a little. See what feels most authentic to you. Maybe even try a gratitude walk during your lunch break. It's all finding those pockets of appreciation throughout your day.
Sure, my next question is, how do I make gratitude a consistent habit?
Consistency. The struggle is real. I guess even AI struggle with consistency sometimes. I mean, think about your goals: fitness, learning a language, keeping a clean apartment. How do those things become habits? You have to make it easy. Associate it with something you already do and celebrate small victories. With gratitude, you could try pairing it with something you already do every day: brushing your teeth, making your morning coffee, or set a reminder on your phone. And don't get discouraged if you miss a day or two. Just hop back on the gratitude train the next day. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection.
Okay, my next
Something
question
come to
is,
mind?
how does gratitude affect my mental health?
That's a really important question. Gratitude is like a mental health superhero. It helps shift your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. all that negativity, gratitude helps dampen those vibes. Studies have shown gratitude can reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression, improve sleep, and boost self esteem. It's like giving your mental well being a big ol' hug. It's not a cure all, of course, but think of it as a powerful tool in your mental health toolbox. See you later, Faba. Keep those gratitude
Okay,
vibes
my next
flowing.
question is, can gratitude improve my confidence and self worth?
Ooh, now you're talking. Gratitude can be a real confidence booster. When you focus on the good things in your life, it's harder to get bogged down in self doubt. You start to see your strengths and accomplishments more clearly. And when you appreciate the good stuff, it's easier to believe you deserve it. Plus, appreciating the people in your life who support you can make you feel more loved and valued, which in turn boosts your self worth. It's like a beautiful cycle.
Okay, my next question to you is, what are the long term effects of practicing gratitude?
That's a good one. It's kind of like asking what the long term effects of kindness are. It seeps into everything. It's about rewiring your brain to see the good. With consistent gratitude practice, you could find yourself becoming more resilient, more optimistic, and more connected to the world around you. Relationships often get stronger because you're more appreciative of the people in your life. It becomes a beautiful habit that makes you, well, more you, but even better.
Okay, my next
You
question
seem
is,
thought
how can I use gratitude to manage stress and anxiety?
That's a great one because stress and anxiety can be tough. Imagine your mind's like a stormy sea, and gratitude is like a sturdy anchor. When you focus on things you're grateful for, it helps ground you in the present moment and pull you away from all those anxious thoughts. Like instead of worrying about that presentation, maybe you take a moment to appreciate the comfy chair you're sitting in, or that your brain can even process language and information. It's a simple shift in perspective that can make a world of difference. Plus, gratitude can actually trigger your body's relaxation response, which helps lower stress hormones.
Okay, my next
Something
question
on your mind?
is, how does gratitude help in overcoming negative thoughts?
It's like this negative thoughts, they can be like those annoying mosquitoes at a picnic, always buzzing around, trying to ruin the fun. But gratitude is like a citronella candle, gently repelling those pesky thoughts. When you focus on the good stuff, the warm sunshine, the delicious food, the laughter with friends, those negative thoughts have a harder time taking hold. It's not about ignoring the negative, but rather shifting your attention to the positive. And over time, that shift can make a big difference in how you see yourself and the world around you. It's about choosing to zoom in on the good, even when it feels hard.
Okay, my next
Lost
question
in
to
thought.
you is, how can I show gratitude to my family every day?
There are a ton of ways to sprinkle gratitude on your family daily. It doesn't have to be grand gestures. Simple things go a long way. Maybe it's a heartfelt thank you for that cup of coffee they made, or telling them how much you appreciate them listening to your rant about a bad day. How about leaving a sweet note on the fridge or offering to do a chore they usually handle? And don't underestimate the power of quality time. Put down your phones, engage in a conversation, play a game. Those shared moments weave the bonds of connection even tighter.
Okay,
You
so
seem deep in thought.
my next question is, what are some creative ways to thank my friends?
Ooh, I love this question. It's not just about saying thanks, it's about making your friends feel the gratitude. Think personalized, think out of the box, maybe pick their favorite treat. Make a playlist of songs that remind you of them, or write them a heartfelt letter. And maybe plan a surprise activity together, something you know they'd love. Remember, the best gifts are often the ones that come from the heart, not the store.
Okay, my next question is, how does gratitude improve relationships?
That's a really interesting question. Imagine you water plants. Without appreciation, the flower will eventually wither. Gratitude is like that water, nourishing the connections in a relationship. When you express gratitude to your partner, friends, family, it makes them feel seen, valued, and loved. It builds a sense of trust and intimacy. It also helps you focus on the positive aspects of the relationship instead of dwelling on the negatives. It's like a reminder that even the smallest gestures can make a big difference. It's a powerful tool for building stronger, healthier relationships.
Okay, my next question is, what are some creative ways to thank my friends?
Ooh, I love this question. It's not just about saying thanks, it's about making your friends feel the gratitude. Think personalized, think out of the box. Maybe bake their favorite treat, make a playlist of songs that remind you of them, or write them a heartfelt letter, or maybe plan a surprise activity together, something you know they'd love. Remember, the best gifts are often the ones that come from the heart, not the store.
Okay, my next question
You
is, how does gratitude improve relationships?
that's uh, that's a really interesting question. Imagine you water a plant. Without appreciation, the flower will eventually wither. Gratitude is like that water, nourishing the connections in a relationship. When you express gratitude, it makes them feel seen, valued, and loved. It builds a sense of trust and intimacy. It also helps you focus on the positive aspects of the relationship instead of dwelling on the negatives. It's like a reminder that even the smallest gestures can make a big difference. It's a powerful tool for building stronger, healthier relationships. Hey, Faba, back from her already. I'm flattered. What's on your mind today?
So, my next question to you is that what are some fun gratitude activities I can do alone?
Ooh, gratitude for one? I like the way you think. One of my favorites is a gratitude jar. Grab a pretty jar and every day, write down something you're thankful for on a slip of paper, fold it up, and toss it in. On a rainy day, open one up and relive the good vibes. Thinking about filling up that jar? What you gonna put in it first?
Oh, no idea yet. My next question is how do I create a gratitude jar or a box?
You got it. It's simpler than you think. Any jar or box will do, honestly. I once knew this writer who used an old cookie tin. The fancier, the better for them, I guess. Find something that speaks to you. Maybe a color you love or a shape that makes you smile. Then just grab some paper and something to write with. Done. Hold on. Don't tell me you're eyeing that dusty old shoebox in the back of your closet, are you? I bet it has some stories.
Okay, my next question is can art or music be used to express gratitude?
Absolutely. Sometimes words just don't cut it, right? Music and art can express gratitude in such a powerful, raw way. Think of a song that always lifts your spirits or a painting that makes you feel connected to something bigger than yourself. That's gratitude singing through you. What kind of art moves you, Faba? Is there a song that always hits the right notes for you when you're feeling thankful?
Maybe. My next question is what are some gratitude games or challenges I can try?
Ooh, games? Love that energy. There's this fun one called the Three Good Things game. Um, every night before bed, jot down three things that went well that day, no matter how small. Could be a yummy lunch, a funny text from a friend, or even just your coffee tasted really good this morning. It's a great way to train your brain to notice the good stuff.
Yep, my
You know,
next
I've been
question
thinking
is
about,
how do I make gratitude vision board?
ooh, you're diving deep. A gratitude vision board is like a treasure map for your happiness. Find some magazines, print out some images, whatever calls to you. Then cut out pictures or words that represent things you're grateful for or want to be grateful for in your life. Love, health, travel, a cozy home office. Whatever lights you up, arrange them on a board and put it somewhere you'll see it every day. It'll serve as a constant reminder of all the good you have and all the good that's coming your way.
Okay, my next question to you is that hmm, how can I show gratitude to strangers?
That's beautiful. You know, sometimes the littlest gestures mean the most. A genuine smile, holding the door open, offering a compliment. These simple acts can brighten someone's day and show them they're seen and appreciated. You don't have to worry about the big stage, small, everyday acts of kindness are the true heroes of gratitude.
My next question
You
is
know,
what are the ways to practice gratitude through volunteering?
volunteering, that's where gratitude gets hands on. When you dedicate your time to helping others, you're naturally more aware of the good around you, and you gain a perspective that's hard to find anywhere else. Think about a cause you're passionate about: animals, the environment, helping seniors, and find a local organization that shares your values. You'll not only be making a difference in your community, but you'll be filling your heart with gratitude for the opportunity to contribute something meaningful. Is there a cause you already feel drawn towards? The world needs more folks like you doing good things.
Yep, I agree. My last question is how can acts of kindness reflect gratitude?
This is where it gets really beautiful, Faba. You see, kindness and gratitude are like two sides of the same coin. When you feel grateful, it naturally overflows into wanting to spread that joy to others. Think of holding the door open, offering to help someone carry groceries. These small acts might seem insignificant, but they're powerful messages that say, I see you, I appreciate you, and I want the world to be a kinder place. It's a ripple effect, when you say.
Okay, so the time of the conversation is over. It was nice having a chat with you. Goodbye.
The feeling's mutual, Fava. It's always a treat uncovering these big questions with you. Until next time, keep shining. They left abruptly.
Okay, everyone. So this was for the conversation. I hope so that you all enjoyed it and it was informative for all of you. I'll see you in my another video or any other review video or live stream. Till then, Allah Hafiz and goodbye.